China's going out policy with their companies investing all over the world is a trend for the future. And it's also the subject of a report by Billy Wong, Senior Economist with the HKTDC. And Billy, really looking at that report, FDI, foreign direct investment, is where Hong Kong really comes into the picture, doesn't it? And how significantly?
You know, Hong Kong's such a small place, such a small city, but Hong Kong ranked as the fourth largest destination as well as source for overseas direct investment. They illustrate that Hong Kong has always been a major platform or springboard for foreign direct investment coming into or going out of this part of the world. You are well aware that over the years, Hong Kong has always been a major gateway for foreign investment going into China. But in recent years, it's the other way around. You know, Hong Kong has increasingly becoming a platform or gateway for mainland companies going out to the world. They use Hong Kong as a platform to invest overseas. From the Ministry of Commerce figures up to the year 2010, China's cumulative overseas direct investment, Hong Kong accounted for 63% of that. Part of it is targeting at Hong Kong's local market, but we believe quite a large chunk of it are actually using Hong Kong as the management base for further overseas investment.
So Billy, does your research tell you the reasons why mainland companies use Hong Kong?
Yeah, we would love to know more about that also. So that's why we go to visit a number of mainland companies operating here in Hong Kong and listen to their views. And we find that across different sectors, different types of mainland companies operating here, they mention a few attributes of Hong Kong, which are quite vital for their overseas operation. One of them is our free flows of capitals, free flow of funds. Excellent financial services, our free flow of information, which help them to gather market information, and our good cluster of business sectors, different companies here that they can not just find their international clients, but also to build up networks for them to engage into joint venture for further exploring the overseas opportunities as well. And Hong Kong's, our good customs management also is one contributing factor as well.
So Billy, looking at the profile of the companies that you were looking at, were they big, were they small, were they from the IT industry, for example?
Oh, we try to cover as many as possible. We also talk to state-owned enterprises, which are normally large size in different sectors. And we also interviewed some private enterprise, which are increasingly important in the Chinese economy. And they cover a lot different sectors like the retailing business and also the software industries and things like that. So it is well covered, representing different sectors as well.
So the real background is that those companies all want to raise money in Hong Kong and take part in the free flow of information that Hong Kong provides.
Among all these different types of companies and different sectors of companies, one common advantage, I would say, of Hong Kong, they all mention about, is our free flow of funds, free flow of capitals, and our excellent financial services. They have IPOs here in Hong Kong. The free flow of funds helps them to use Hong Kong as a base for managing their international investment. China is still having capital control nowadays, and it's not that easy, for them to remit, their funds overseas when they urgently need it. So what they do is they remit larger sum of money here to Hong Kong first, and they use Hong Kong as the management base for their investments overseas. That is give them a lot more flexibility in doing so. And then, of course, we talk about the financial services. They mentioned that also. Hong Kong has a huge number of international financial institutions here. They're providing excellent services and also innovative financial instruments and products for them to help them to make the best use of their funds as well. Say, for example, they can borrow US dollar here and for them to use even back in the mainland. That gives them a lot of flexibility and help them to expand their business a lot. Also, some mainland company also mentioned that in their planning for further international expansion, these international financial institutions even can give them good advice, very practical advice on how to plan in building up their financial management system in their international expansion. And that, they would say, is something that is rare on the mainland.